Hello, my beautiful people. Make una welcome to our channel. And if not the first time when they see this channel, I better like, share, and subscribe. So might go straight to the news. So they say members of trade associations guilty of anti-competitive prices, indiscriminate and irrational hike of food prices will henceforth be sanctioned by the federal government through the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. Anyway, before I read the news, might just give you an overview of what I just think about this matter. When I see this news, I think say, this TINUBU government, like I say they don't confuse, or is it that they don't know wetin dey cause the food inflation? Because even a layman know wetin dey cause am. You understand? Before the insecurity wey dey happen all over Nigeria, at least food prices dey a little bit stable. Then now with this increment in fuel subsidy, transportation of this good, how it is say food price no go increase? That's why me I be advocate of cargo railways, because if you get cargo railways, you go fit easily distribute the goods from point of production to point of consumption. But Nigeria no get farm zones, they no get wetin dey call am major distribution centers like giant warehouses and storage facilities, so e dey hamper a lot of things. I watch a documentary of one people wey dey do tomatoes for Nigeria. One of the things wey dey complain na storage facilities and lack of fertilizers. You understand? So the government no dey do the things adequately. Anyway, I go give my own, no be to criticize only for this channel. They give suggestions and opinions on how they fit improve things. Anyway, might just read the news plenty, may you see. Based on the headline where you see, FG to sanction trade associations over food price hike. So they say this was disclosed by FCCPC CEO Babatunde at a forum organized by the commission to discuss fair food prices on Tuesday, July 18th. This is coming after President Bola Tinubu declared food insecurity as a national emergency last week. The guy stated that the sanction became necessary as some trade unions have constituted cartels to engage in anti-competitive prices that have led to price gouging of basic food items. He said, "We will continue to monitor the market, and where we find that the prices are excessive or find exploitative conduct or find that consumers are being taken advantage of, we will intervene. One of the ways of intervening is unlocking the bottleneck. That is what I have said. Associations that come together to determine at what price should be sold, associations that come together to decide that nobody in a particular market should take yam, beans or rice from any other person except their members, we will proceed against them. Competition regulation and consumer protection is not only to regulate big companies, it's only to regulate the formal sector. It is also to regulate the informal sector. In a place like Nigeria, it's even more critical to find a strategy to regulate the informal sector, because at the end of the day, the vast majority of the economy is informal." Anyway, based on wetin I read from this news, he made a point, sha. You understand wetin I dey talk? You see, e get one problem wey Nigeria dey face. You see, they dey form trade unions for Nigeria. They go tell you say, for example, now you no fit carry yam go market except you belong to that trade union. If not, you go pay fine. Let's assume say you be private person now, you no fit just go any market go sell yam unless you, those things dey wrong. In fact, I agree to this thing to some certain extent. This particular point, wetin they call am, federal government suppose actually look into this matter. Na serious urgent matter. If you get mango, you no fit just go market now. Let's say you get big giant mango, you no fit go market just go sell am. They go say if you no belong to trade union, my dear, they go carry all those your mango, or they go pursue you comot the market, and e dey all over Nigeria, and it's wrong. It's total wrong. Federal government suppose comot all those bottleneck. Actually, na points wey they make. But actually, for going to the other point, for the increment in food prices all over the country, even a layman know say na insecurity cause am. Benue be food basket, una dey kill them up and down. Plateau sef dey produce food, una dey kill them up and down. So where you wan get your food from? Then the issues of fertilizers, herbicide and pesticides, and agricultural machines. You need to create farm zones, and by the way, you need to create distribution centers like warehouses, or for all local governments for the country. It's very possible. How many local government will get for Nigeria? 770. If you build gigantic warehouses where we say farmers come, let's assume say you be person, you be farmer, and you want loan for fertilizer or something. The federal government will give you fertilizer, your face go dey digital, you go enter database, your fingerprints, everything. Now if you no pay the loan, there will be consequences. By the way, the fertilizer and everything go you go pay am small small, no be something wey be say you go pay the money overnight. Na so other countries, the government improve agriculture. Then for tractors, you fit hire am, you understand. The only thing wey you need to do na to provide fuel. In this way, they don provide means for farmers to fit farm, and every community suppose get farm zone. No be everywhere everybody go just dey farm. They suppose get area wey be farm zone. Federal government go there, clear the land, demarcate am, survey am, everybody go get im own portion, everybody go dey farm. You understand wetin I dey talk? If na something wey dey need irrigation or water, federal government fit dig borehole for them, then people fit dey irrigate, they go dey pay small small money. That is the way you fit grow farming. All these people, they all dey chase shadows. You understand wetin I dey talk? You fit say, okay, make una focus on vegetables for this community. The other community, make una focus on exotic fruits. The other one, make una focus on yam. You understand? And they talk of large areas of land, especially no be everywhere. And before they go do that, the federal government will contest the soil. See how this una soil go do dey good for yam, or you go dey good for vegetables, or you go dey good for chili. Make una focus on one crop. The federal government go share am by maybe 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. Not necessarily small scale farming, because small scale farming no dey encourage prices to drop. You understand? Remember, say if a small scale farmer plant small plot of land, he go wan put all him money, make all him profit. But big scale farmer fit put 5 naira for him, because he dey produce the thing in quantity, and he go still make enough profit to take care of am. But small farmer, if he sell am 20 naira, at the end of the day, thing go dey there the way. So federal government need to encourage large scale farms, create farm zones. They no need to, you see, if Nigeria get a lot of arable land where they know they farm, federal government need to clear those lands and make them available for farming, especially graduates where they do farming all over the country. So this thing are just 1 or 2 basic ways where they feel run this thing. And apart from this, in these farm zones, federal government go put agric extension workers, so that they go dey train the people on better varieties. If it be better varieties, good cropping and everything. To organize Nigeria, no, you go organize people. Many people dey for villages, and they tell you, okay, wetin be the incentives wey government go give people to fit lease out their land. And by the way, this land wey dey lease, government go dey tell them say, this land no be say we dey take this land o, now una go still farm for this land, we just wan organize am well. So wetin be the incentives? Federal government go decide say, okay, we go build world-class primary healthcare center, primary or listing world-class, everything world-class primary and secondary school. Then maybe world-class wetin I go call am now, world-class sports center wey be say competition go dey. Federal government fit create competition among the 7 this thing. Every local government go get a mini league, put small prize money. Half a season, people go collect money. You organize am well, tell them say anybody wey fight, do courtism or this thing, you won't all finish. You understand? Before you do all this thing, you need to show the people reorientation and everything. So these things are very possible. These things are very, I don't know. It's just that it's saying I hate this TINUBU administration. Say maybe saying even if say I dislike these administrations, they need to still do the right thing. Even though I hate, but I don't know whether they will figure the willpower. Person wey carry 70 billion, they give senators and House of Rep money wey dey for pump enter agriculture, or pump enter electricity. That 70 and 40 billion pump and enter electricity. They even dey tell the senator say, come, everybody go raise the salary to 1 million. Then we go know say you really wan persevere. No come dey tell us say more suffer. Then when I no wan cut down on our own cost, and I gonna talk about say subsidy. You know, see say something dey worry una for head. You understand? Now when you persevere, sure say you wan cut down cost of government, now we go believe you. No come dey tell us more persevere. So now when I wan go after market women associations, yes, this point wey I make, where I thought say wey dey positive dey good, but the second one na insecurity, lack of large scale farms, enough large scale farms in Nigeria, lack of mechanized farms, large scale mechanized farm, and insecurity na in dey hamper this. Even the small scale farmers, you need to, like I don mention, Buhari carry anchor growers program, I be wetin dey call am, carry money give small scale farmers without educating them well, without registering them well. Now they carry the money, use am go marry wife finish. Now if you dey give a farmer loan, you fit give am small money as stipend and him go pay all this money back. If not, you understand, those wey default no go fit get another money. And apart from that, you wey default, you understand, you go get a lot of things wey go go be consequence. Maybe your pikin fit no go school, or federal government go ban you to do certain things, so things to discourage people from taking loan without wanting to pay, because normally this loan wey dey collect na without collateral, you understand. Anyway guys, how una see, and all this thing na digital, they put their fingerprint for the iPad. They, you just be like Bado, na another app wey dey call Bado. Your video, everything go just dey there, go dey go central database. You no fit run anywhere. If you like me wrong, they go catch you. Your video dey, everything. So na something wey you no fit run, e no hard. One warehouse put chairs, modernize am. Inside one area go be for the fertilizer, warehouse for fertilizer. The other area na for the farmers. When they come, everybody, if you like maybe the biggest man, you go still sit down for queue. You understand? So these are, I dey tell you, these are very basic ways. Organize the community. They go fit dey grow a certain crops. That time you don dey promote companies to dey build factories, say na these products they go use for their farms. Just many everybody no need to dey farming. Few farmers, large scale farming, the small farmers, still encourage them. No go touch their farmland. Nigeria get a lot of land wey they never touch. Empty land. The people go dey call am bush, but na land na for farming. You understand? Anyway guys, how una see these things wey I talk? Una think say I make sense? Make una let me know una thoughts for the comment section. Let me also know your view about this TINUBU them wanting to go after market people.